Good morning, everybody. Brooke here. We're going to do a 30-minute total body Pilates workout. Working abs, legs, a little bit of upper body, and good stretch as well. I'm going to use some equipment today, so if you happen to have them at home, grab a soft ball, a loop, Pilates resistance loop, and a long band. Now, if you don't have any or all of those things, don't worry about it. We're still going to get a good workout. You don't need to have the equipment to do the workout, but it just adds a little bit more challenge in certain areas. So, okay, we're going to go ahead and start standing up, checking that the feet are hip width apart with your toes and heels in the line. Start lengthening through the crown of the head, drawing the abdominals in and your ribs towards your hips. A little bit of a squeeze on the glutes as well, just lifting the glutes up the back of the legs, and then lift your arms overhead. Big breath in. As you breathe out, come up onto your toes, and then just lower the heels down and up, breathing in and out for 4, 3, 2, and hold the last one nice and high, and then really lengthen through your fingertips as you reach your arms out to the side, slowly lowering your heels down to the mat. Drop your chin to the chest, round the spine, and start rolling down over your legs, just hanging over those legs for a moment. Trying to get the hands down to the mat. Start nodding your head, just relax the back of the neck, and then shake the head side to side. Good, now you just circle your shoulders back, just big movements, and then circle the shoulders forward. Then soften your knees, get your hands down to the mat, and start walking forward, breathing it out as you come out into a high plank. Lift your head, make sure your hips are in line with your shoulders, slide the shoulders down the back, and lift your right leg up, reach that toe up to the ceiling, drop the right knee down to your left elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Now try to keep your standing leg, your left leg, strong and straight, so no bend in that knee. Last one, lift and lower. Hold here, knee under the body, turning slightly towards that elbow for 3, 2, and 1. Back to your high plank, so change legs. Left toe to the ceiling, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 2 more times. So shoulders behind the hands, then the shoulders go right over the hands as you drop. Last one, lift, lower and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to your plank. Lift your hips all the way up, press into your heels. Hold your stretch here for a big breath in. And then as you breathe out, walk your hands back towards your feet. Bend the knees, round the spine, articulate your spine as you roll all the way up. Stepping one vertebra on top of the other, shoulders on top of the ribs, head on top of the shoulders. Now reach the arms behind your back, lift the arms, lift your chest, inhale. And then as you exhale, just drop the chest forward, let the arms drop away from the body, and just hang there for a moment, nodding the head once again. Then release your hands, take your hands down to the mat, soften your knees, walk forward, coming out into your plank. Good, shoulders away from the ears, head up. Now we're going to bend the elbows, just come into a half push-up. Exhale, press the mat away. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Stay here for 4. Feel free to modify by dropping the knees. Keep the elbows tight to the ribs. Last 2, and lift. 1, lift and hold. And then we lower your knees down and sit back onto your heels, stretching your arms. Change position so you flip onto your back. And come all the way down. Lift the knees up to tabletop, button your ribs towards your hips. Draw the belly button in, big pelvic floor lift. We're in a neutral spine, so a little bit of curve in your lower back, a little bit of an arch through that lower back. Lift your head, lift your shoulders, reach your hands to the wall in front of you, and extend your legs out. Rotate your toes outwards, a little turn out on the legs. Pump the arms, breathing in. 2, 3, 4, breathe out. Draw the abdominals in tight as you do the movement through the arms. Breathe in. Shoulders and head don't move. Modification, bend the knees, pull the knees in towards the body if you need to. If you want to advance it, let's lower the legs down a touch. Breathe. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. Think inner thigh connection. Think pelvic floor lifting up and away. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. 2 more. In. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. Last breath. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4. And out. Good. Take the shoulders back. Hug your knees into your chest. And then lift the toes up to the ceiling. Just really stretching your legs out. Lift your head, lift your shoulders, hold the right leg, let the left leg drop down, and pull, pull, switch the legs. Lower back presses into the mat, ribs point towards your hips. Drawing the belly button in still, shoulders away from the ears. Stay here for 8, 7. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the shoulders, hug the knees in, take a deep breath. Now we're going to grab the ball and place the ball between your ankles. Knees above the hips, button the ribs down. We're back in our neutral spine, that little curve under the lower back, hip bones and pubic bone level, so you're not tucking your tailbone under. Take your hands behind your head. We're going to breathe out, lift the shoulders, stretch legs, and squeeze the ball tight, drawing the belly button in, lifting the pelvic floor. Inhale, drop the shoulders, bend the knees. Exhale, shoulders up, legs long. Squeeze, scoop the belly button in, relax shoulders, inhale down. Now we're going to add a twist. Shoulders up, legs long, right leg rolls over the left. Turn towards the right for 4, 3. Try to really stretch the legs long, squeeze the ball. Hold the last one. Little pulses up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, shoulders back, bend the knees. We're going to go the same to the other side. Shoulders high, legs long, left leg twist over the right, big lifts to the left leg. Right shoulder comes up off the mat. Stay there for 4, 3, 2. Last one. We hold, little pulses. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, shoulders back, bend the knees. One more time, each side, shoulders up, legs long, right leg over left. 4 big movements. 4, 3, big lifts. 2. Last one. We hold, 4 little pulses. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale down, shoulders back, bend the knees. Last one, shoulders up, legs long, left leg over right. Squeeze the ball, big lift for 4, 3. Squeeze the ball. 2. Hold it up, little pulses. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoulders back. Bend the knees and hug your knees into your chest with that ball. Good. Now with ball in your hands, extend your arms behind you, stretch your legs out in front of you, point your toes, squeeze the legs together, lift the hands, lift the head, peel your spine up off the mat and reach the ball. Actually touch the toes and press that ball down into your feet as you roll forward. Now pick the ball up, restack your spine, shoulders down to a nice long straight back. Breathe out, round the spine, point the toes, roll down once again. Inhale, arms reaching behind you. Exhale, curling up. Feet stay stuck to the mat. Breathing out, again, touch the ball to your toes, roll it over the ends of those toes, and then inhale, straighten up the back, head coming up last. Now we're going to exhale, come halfway back, lift the arms overhead. Inhale, lower. Now go 1 inch lower. Again, lift the arms and lower. So you can go 1 inch lower still. And here we stay for 3 lifts. Squeezing the ball. 2. Last 1. Arms come down, and then we roll the rest of the way down. Take a deep breath in. With your next exhale, we're going to lift up. Draw your knees into your chest. Lift the ball. Click the shoulders back and extend your legs out. Inhale to hold, exhale, slowly lower back down to the mat. Inhale to prepare for the next one. Exhale, knees into the chest, up into your bounce, click the shoulders back, lift the ball, stretch the legs, hold, and then breathe out. Slowly return down to the mat. Again, inhale to prepare. Exhale to lift, knees to chest, arms up, shoulders back, chin up, stretch your legs up. Hold there for 4, 3, squeeze the ball. Exhale, slowly down to the mat. Inhale to lengthen. Last one. Exhale. Let's even come up with the legs straight. And hold there for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower everything down to the mat. Draw your knees into your chest. Add a little rock side to side. Good. Next, pop the ball away. Pull your right knee in, lift your head, lift your shoulders, shoulders down away from your ears, lower back pressing into the mat. So we're going to imprint. Switch the legs. So strong exhale with each knee pull. Stay here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I want you to hold the next one. Now lower that straight leg down and up. Same again. Down and up. Switch the knees. Extend the leg. Lower down and up. Breathe in. And up, switching, 2 leg drops down, up, head and shoulders stay high up off the mat. Last one, extend the opposite leg down and up, down and up. Now pull both knees into your chest, take your hands behind your head, give that neck a little support, and then turn the shoulders, touch your elbow to the opposite knee. Feel the obliques working the sides of the waist. Stay here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the last one, little tap, elbow to knee, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Switch and hold. 8 taps. 8, 7. Touch the toe of the bent knee to the inside of the straight leg. 3, 2. One more time each side. 8 pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Twist and hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and good. Shoulders back, knees in. Take a big breath and add a little movement side to side. Good. Now find your loop and place your loop around your feet, all the way up around your knees, and then step your feet out to the edges of your mat. So I want your toes turned out, so the toes are off the edges of the mat, heels are on the mat. You should be able to touch your heels with your fingertips. A little bit of a stretch into the loop. Imprint your lower back down into the mat. Scoop your abdominals in. Big pelvic floor lift. Big tailbone pulling up to the pubic bone. As the pubic bone rolls into the chest, take a deep breath in. And then as you breathe out, peel the spine all the way up until you're in a nice high shoulder bridge. Let's lift the fingertips up to the ceiling. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Again, narrow the waist. Breathe in. Lower the hips down. Exhale, lift. Down and up. Stay here for 6, 5, 4. Big exhale with each lift. 3, 2. Last one. Up and hold little pulses. Squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the last one. Pulse the knees out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Now drop the hips down, up, double pulse with the knees out to the sides. Hips down, hips up, knees to the sides twice. Down, up, pulse, pulse, down, up. Big movements. 6 more. Pulse twice. 5, lift, pulse, pulse. Last 4. Double pulse. 3. Get the hips above the line between the knees and the shoulders. Last one. Lift, pulse twice. Breathe in. Reach the arms all the way behind you. Back to the hands touch the floor. Hips even higher. And then drop your rib cage down first. Middle back second. Slowly, one vertebra at a time through your lower back. Hip bones and tailbone come down last. Hands back to your side, up onto your tiptoes. Again, be able to make sure you can touch those heels. Imprint the lower back down into the mat. Scoop the belly button in. Take a big breath in, and then breathe out. Peel the spine all the way up. Walk your hands a little closer to the feet. This time we're going to keep the hands down on the mat. Squeeze the glutes as you lift. Inhale as you lower. Exhale, lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Little squeezes. 8, 7, 6. Little pulses up. 4, 3, 2. And freeze. Narrow the waist. Press the knees out into your band. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Now combine. Down, up, pulse, pulse. Down, up, double press out the knees. Low, high, out to the sides for 6. Pulse, pulse. 5, lift. 4, squeeze. 3, lift. 2 pulses. Last 2, make them big. Last 1, lift. Double pulse out. Hold. Now breathe in. Reach the arms all the way behind you. And then breathe out. Melt your spine all the way down to the mat. Drop your heels. Let's draw the knees into your chest. Take the loop off. And just cross your ankle over the opposite knee. Pull the knee into the chest. And use your elbow to press the other knee away just to get a little bit of a hip stretch. And then change sides. Knee into the chest. Open the shoulders wide. Take the right elbow, pressing the right knee out. Good. Now we're going to grab your ball again and place the ball between your knees. Have your feet down on the mat. Take your hands behind the head and imprint the lower back into the mat. Squeeze the ball tight as you curl the head and shoulders up. Big squeeze. Pelvic floor lift. Inhale, lower back down. Exhale, lift up, squeeze, hold. Inhale, release. 4 more. Breathing out. Squeeze that ball. Draw the belly button and lift the pelvic floor. Inhale down. Last one. Hold there. Now reach the right hand to the top of your left knee. Inhale down and left hand to the top of the right knee. Inhale down. Stay there for 6. Alternating sides. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Head and shoulders down, hands along your sides. I want you to come up onto tiptoes, heels high. Imprint your lower back down into the mat. Draw the belly button in. Peel your spine up one vertebra at a time. Back up into our shoulder bridge. And walk your hands a little closer to the feet. Button your ribs a little tighter towards your hips. And squeeze the ball. 8 big squeezes on the ball. 7, 6, 5. Imagine you're really trying to pop that ball between the knees. Last 3, 2. Hold the last one. Now I'm going to float your right leg up. Extending that right leg long. Squeeze the ball with that right leg. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lower that right toe down to the mat. Extend your left leg out. Lift the hips a little higher. Squeeze the ball. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lower down. Lift the hips a little higher. Zip the core a little tighter. One more time. Each leg, right toe goes up. Squeeze the ball. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lower. Weight into the right foot. Lift your left. Squeeze the ball for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that left toe down to the mat. One set. Drop the hips down. Squeeze the ball as you lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. So it's working the inner thighs here rather than the outer thighs, which we were working with the loop. But still with the glutes as well. 4 more. Big ball squeeze. 3. Last 2. Hold the last one up. Narrow the waist. Breathe in. Reach the arms all the way behind you. And then breathe out. Melt your spine down one vertebra at a time. Okay, wrap your hands around your knees. Hug your knees into your chest. A little bit of movement side to side. I want you to take the ball away, pull your chin into your chest, roll yourself up to sitting, and scoot yourself a little bit down, closer to the end of that. Just make sure you have a good amount of space behind you, because we're going to roll back and swing our legs towards that back wall. So we start in a balance, hands reaching out along the sides of the legs, and then drop the hands down to the mat. As you reach the toes, try to touch the floor behind you, and then so you can lift up to the ceiling, squeezing the inner thighs, squeezing your heels together. Then roll back up into your balance hold. Breathe out, hands to the mat, toes reaching behind you. Enjoy that lovely stretch. And then lift the toes, squeeze the glutes, turn your toes out, scoop the abdominals in, and then round the spine back into your balance, shoulders back. One more time, hands to the mat, toes reaching behind. Feel free to use your hands at the lower back if that feels easier for you. And then lift the toes up to the ceiling, hold, and then breathe out. This time, let's let the feet come all the way down and just fold over your legs. Good. All right, now grab your long band and we're going to focus on our upper body for a moment. You sit on the middle of your band and have equal lengths out on either side. Good. If you need to sit a little higher onto cushion, that's fine. I want you to think string out of the top of the head. Wrap the core muscles around, lift your pelvic floor, and take your hands right out in line with your shoulders. Shoulders down away from the ear. Small circles back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more set, same direction. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse your circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Now lift the arms up to the ears. Inhale, drop down to the shoulders. Exhale, up to the ears, ribs to hips. Inhale, lower. Drawing the abdominals and lifting the pelvic floor as those arms go up. Little exhale. 4 more. And 3. Last 2. Hold the last one up. Stay there for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then slowly lower your arms all the way down to the mat. Circle your shoulders back. Circle them forward. Reach the arms out in front of you. Lift your chest. Zip the core. Lift the arms straight up and down. Feel the muscles of your upper back kind of strengthening, tightening either side of the spine. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. 6 more. And 5. Last 4. Think rib to hip connection, so try not to arch the back. Draw the belly button in. 2. We're going to hold this last one up and then bend your elbows. Elbows coming into a W shape, then exhale, reach them back overhead. Inhale, lower. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Try to relax your neck. Hold your tension through the abdominals, not in the neck. 4 more lifts. Exhale with each one. And 3. Last 2. Hold the last one up. Stay there for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then slowly reach your arms all the way out to the side and roll your shoulders back. Roll them forward. Good. Lay the band out in front of you and hold it shorter, closer to your hips. Pull your elbows into the sides of the ribcage, knuckles up to the ceiling, and then extend the arms out and back. Lift and lower. Keep the length through the top of the head. Keep the core engaged. Exhale with each lift. 6. Keep your collarbone nice and open. Chin up. 4, 3. Last 2. We're going to hold the last one. 4 sets of 8. Little pulses up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3. So you can go any higher. Last 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pull your elbows in. Just open the arms out and back. Open. Just think about mobility. Think about the shoulder blades pulling together behind your back. Keeping the elbows zipped to the ribcage. Last 2 and 1. Good. Drop the band. Now we need to do a little bit of work on the triceps. Fingertips pointing in towards your hips. Bend your elbows. Wrap the elbows in towards each other. Extend the arms. Bend and extend. Stay at this level 1 for 4 more. We can always drop back to this level as I start to layer on the challenge. If it feels too much, come back to this. Last one, we lift the hips now. Squeeze the glutes, bend and extend the elbows for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up. Now lift your right knee up, keep the knee bent. Up and down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the right foot, lift the left knee, lift the hips a little higher, bend and extend for 4, 3, 2, last one. Both feet down on the mat. Lift the hips a touch higher. Bend your elbows, little pulses down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Extend hips high. Inhale. One last set. Bend the elbows, pulse low. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretch the arms. Sweep the hips through the hands. Lift the arms up over your head with the thumbs pointing to the back wall. And bend your right elbow, pull that right elbow in as you lift the chin up. Big breath in, let it go. And then right hand to your left elbow, chin up, shoulders down. And breathe. Good. Grab your ball, place the ball between your knees. Grab your loop. Loop goes around your fingertips. The thumb kind of wrapped around that loop. Squeeze the ball tight between the knees. Tilt the pelvis, scoop the abdominals, round your spine, coming back into a C curve. We're going to breathe out, stretch your band as you lower the chest down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And draw the belly button in tight. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Little exhale. Each time you tuck the pelvis. Stay there for 4 and 3. Last 2. Hold the last one. Now turn to the left. Shoulders turning towards that side. Inhale back to the center. Right arm stretching into that loop as you turn to the right. Inhale back to the center. Keep your lower body still as we turn the upper body. Inhale back. Twist. And center. Hold it at the center. Exhale. Lift the arms overhead. Inhale. Lower down. Make sure you're still squeezing your ball. Drawing the belly button in. Lift. And lower. Last 2. And down. 1 more, up and hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands back to the knees, straighten up the back with a big inhale. And then exhale, tilt the pelvis, scoop the belly, rounded spine, turn to your left. Lift your chin, relax your shoulders, come down an inch, up an inch, tuck, and lift for 6. Little stretch on that loop, pressing the hands out into the, backs of the hands out into the loop. Last 3, 2, we're going to go straight over to the other side. After this one, we turn over to the right. Shoulders away from the ears. Down an inch, up an inch, tuck, and lift. Belly button pulling you tight, ribs to hips. Stay there for 5 and 4, 3, 2, and we're going to hold the last one. Take your hands back to the knees, remove the ball, and soles of your feet together, knees out to the side. Fold over the rounded spine, just kind of grounding your toes. Use your elbows to ease your knees down towards the mat. And then pull your ankles in, pull your heels in, hold your toes as you stretch through the top of the head, really straightening up the back. Good. Okay, we're going to flip over onto your front.
And then I want you to take your ball and just place it right up in front of you. Both hands resting on that ball. Draw the core in tight. You're going to pull the ball in as you lift your chest up. And then roll the ball away as you lower the chest down. Exhale, dragging that ball in, lifting the chest. Inhale, going back down towards the floor. 2 more here, breathing out. Draw the ball in, breathing in. As you roll it away, last one, keep those feet stuck to the mat, keep the core pulling up and away. Inhale, lower back down. Now I want you to pick your ball up and just lift the chest up and down for 5, 4, a little bit of a squeeze on the ball, 3, 2, hold the last one up. Now pass the ball behind you, hold it behind the back, little lifts up for 6, 5, reaching down the ball down the back of the legs, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Now just pass to the front and behind, forward and back for 3. Keep the chest tight, keep the belly button in. 2, last one, and we'll just do 4 passes opposite direction. Left hand to right, right hand to left in front for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Drop the chest. Pop the ball to the side. Stack your hands one on top of the other. Rest your forehead on the backs of your hands. And I want you to roll your heels in towards each other. Squeeze the inner thighs tight. Toes turned out, heels touching. Belly button scooped in like you could slide a piece of paper out from your abdominals. And then lift your chest, lift your legs. Shoulders down away from the ears. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and lower. Stay there for 4, 3, last 2, really squeezing the heels, squeeze it in the thighs, hold the last one up, stay there for 4, 3, 2, and 1, then drop everything down to the mat. Take your hands under your shoulders, press the mat away, come to all 4s. I want you to extend your right arm and left leg, then breathe out around the spine, pull the knee to the forehead, pull your elbow in, inhale, stretch everything back out, exhale, tuck, inhale, reach, and tuck, and reach. One more on this side, tuck, reach, and then hand and knee come down to the mat. Other side, left arm, right leg, lengthen through the fingers and the toes. Breathe out, around the spine, draw the belly button up and away. Inhale, stretch, exhale, tuck. Good, 4 more. Lengthen and strengthen. Last 2, and tuck. 1, tuck. Finish with a reach, and then hand and knee come down to the mat. Now I want you to take your right arm, thread it through your body, slide it along the mat all the way through. Hips stay above the knees. Left arm goes up to the ceiling. Stretch through the fingertips on both arms. Inhale to hold. Exhale, take the top hand down to the mat. Bottom arm comes back through the body, and then we reverse the twist of the spine and lift those fingertips up to the ceiling. And then inhale, hand comes back down to the mat. Left arm through the body, sliding all the way across, press into the back of that arm. Imagine that somebody's pulling that arm through. Right arm up to the ceiling, inhale to hold. And then exhale, drop the right hand. Left hand comes back through the body, fingertips to the ceiling. And then back down to all 4s. Now lift your knees up into a high plank, and then take your right foot and just drop it under the body. Right knee to the outside of your right arm. Left leg extends long along your mat. Look up to the ceiling, and then drop down to your mat. It's really relaxing down into your mat. Good, 1 more. Just walk your hands back. Uncross the right leg. Starting in your high plank, left foot goes under the body, left knee to the outside of your left arm, slide the right leg back, look up, inhale to hold, and then exhale down to the elbows, down to the chest, onto one cheek, and really, again, melt down into your mat. Good. Just walk your hands back, roll onto your back, grab your long band. Wrap the band around your right foot, left leg extends out long, climbing up that band towards the foot. Ease the knee away, relax the shoulders down into the mat. Big breath in as you exhale, just pull that leg in towards your chest. And then guide the leg out to the side for your inner thigh stretch. And then up and over through your outer thigh stretch, keeping the right hip down, but maybe bending the knee and then straightening the leg out. And pull the band with that leg straight, flexed foot. Then inhale, come back to the center, left leg goes into the band, right leg stretches out along your mat, walking up that band. Shoulders down as you breathe. Good, guide the leg out to the side for your inner thigh stretch. And then cross the leg across the body for your outer thigh stretch. One more time, just bending the knee slightly and then extending the leg back to straight. Keep the left hip down, pull your band, and then come back to the center point. Drop the band. Feet on the mat, just roll over onto your right foot all the way over to all fours. Shoulders down away from the ears. We're going to tuck the toes, lift the knees all the way up, press into your heels, lift the tailbone up to the ceiling. Then walk your hands back to your feet, just hanging over the legs, wrapping around the backs, the ankles, drawing your chest down to the knees. Nod your head, yes. Shake the head, no. Let the arms hang, soften the knees. Lead with your abdominals, just scooping everything in as you start rolling yourself back up to standing. Shoulders and head coming up last. Lengthen through the top of the head, float your arms up. Inhale and then exhale up into a balance. Ribs to hips, belly button in tight. Squeeze the glutes, lifting everything nice and long. And then reach your arms out to the side for one last stretch, opening the chest. And shake the arms out. And you're all set to enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hope you enjoyed that workout. We're back again on Monday morning, so do check the schedule on Instagram, Facebook, all the social media, and see you soon. Bye.